Hello, this is Aaron Hall at Joseph and Hall, and I am here for our weekly English update on the Parole in Place program for spouses of United States citizens. Today, we don't have a lot of new news. The program is still on hold, but I wanted to explain a little bit about why that has happened and about kind of the procedures that have led to that. First, as a reminder, the program being on hold means that the courts have ordered that USCIS cannot approve parole in place applications. They can accept them and begin to process them, including having people go to biometrics appointments, and they can process it up to the point of approval, but they cannot approve them. And so we are waiting on news for that to be able to continue with actually getting people approved so that they can take advantage of it and hopefully adjust status to lawful permanent resident status through their marriages. But what has happened? Well, after the programs took effect on August 19th, shortly thereafter, a group of states led by Texas sued, saying that the program was illegal. And they sued in a district court located in Texas, and the judge just looked at the case and he entered what's called an administrative stay. The administrative stay didn't mean that he ruled for the states or against them. He just said that there are serious questions and that he wanted to take the time to review them. And so he ordered the agency to put the program on hold and not to approve any more applications. So that was going on. The judge set briefing schedules, and briefing was supposed to conclude in September, and then he would make a more an actual ruling on the merits of the case after that. Well, while that was happening, a group of people who wanted to also be heard in the case, called interveners, filed a motion to intervene, basically saying that they wanted their perspective to be heard, and these are potential applicants for the program. And the district court said, no, your interests are already represented by the federal government, and so I'm going to deny the motion to intervene. That order was appealed to the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals and was pending at the Court of Appeals. And the Fifth Circuit did something very strange on what was basically an ancillary matter about the interveners motion. The Fifth Circuit came in and said, well, actually, we want to make rulings on this before the district court, the lower court, does anything. And so the Fifth Circuit came in and told the district court no further orders and no applications can be approved to the agency until you hear more from us. And the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals set its briefing schedule and set a hearing on this case for October 10th. And so we expect that the case will be on hold until at least October 10th, and maybe sometime after that when they actually make a decision on the case. What that decision will be, we don't really know. They could just decide the issue that was actually before them about the interveners and send the rest back to the district court. Or maybe they'll make a bigger decision. We're not really sure, because it is odd that they have swooped in at this point when the only issue before them was really about whether the interveners would be able to be heard. It's a long way of saying that the case remains on hold, the program remains on hold, but we are still filing applications for clients who decide that they understand that there's a hold, but that they want to get their application in regardless and kind of get their spot in the queue, get their biometrics done, so that if the courts say that the program can go ahead, that they're good to go and hopefully be approved as soon as possible. So that's kind of where the program stands. We are going to continue to provide these updates. We also provide updates on our website, on our blog, and then these weekly updates are in English on Mondays at noon, Denver time, and in Español los miércoles, Wednesdays, also at noon, también mediodía. That's it for now. Hope everybody has a good week, and we hope to have positive news relatively soon. Thanks.